The level of hypocrisy of most Nigerians would amaze you. Look at Nigerians discussing the US debate. Look at Nigerians analyzing the effect of the debate. I'm seeing people even say, oh, they never gave Kamala Harris a chance. But it seems like she's not a dunce, however. People also, and then I look at some of these people, these are the same people that support the bully All Progressives Congress that has made debate a taboo in the country. The same party that produced somebody who brought tissue paper as certificate, Muhammadu Buhari. The next man that they have added overpower to has no credentials whatsoever, apart from flimsy, unfounded academic CV or result that to them, none of them, to the primary school can be linked. They are the same Nigerians on social media analyzing what is happening in the US. The same US society and most other civilized society where even the dumbest person can push to an extent. Whether it is arithmetic or geometric progression, no matter how terrible the person's capacity is, to an extent there will always be some form of movement, at least to any of the direction of the ideology of the various political interests. But in Nigeria, where we're in some form of quagmire, we're in a comatose society, economy, health, education, everything. A normal president will be declaring state of emergency on anything. Yet, we are allowing people to get into power without scrutinizing their capacity. The American society that has evolved over the years, that has moved and taken several progressive movements in the last century, will still take pain to go through scrutiny. But here in this country, hypocrites like you that are on social media analyzing and say doesn't matter for any form of public engagement that Tinubu should do. Yet, for the first time in the history of this country in the recent while, the national presidential debate was made an abomination, was scrapped. Even though Buhari did not attend, other presidential candidates went on to attend the debate. But Tinubu said it must be, and he definitely used his influence and his scrapping. The same thing is happening in Edo now. But my pain is that, again, I've come to realize that most Nigerians do not really love Nigeria. They don't, because it is the fact that they benefit from the sufferings here. Some of you are abroad. What I've noticed that some of you want to be consistently honored and respected by Nigerians. I've come abroad a few months now, and I can tell you what the narrative that most Nigerians sell out to people in Nigeria and say, oh, don't go. Actually, most of these guys that are capitalists, they want to continue to have cheap labor in Nigeria. That's why they don't want most people to be economically viable. A lot of Nigerians who are abroad want Nigerians to be suffering. So whatever they have, when they come to Nigeria, they can form, can move. Leave the UK, for example, with £3,000, and they get to Nigeria. That's over almost 7 million as it were at the moment. And then with 7 million in Nigeria, you are the governor of your environment. That's what most Nigerians want. They want people to be continually impoverished and begging for manna, begging for bread from them. That is why you will support an APC government that has made it almost a culture to bring the dumbest of us to come to rule us. You will support Bola Ahmed Tinubu to get to power without a debate, without verifying his result. All arguments against his background and academic travails, none of them he was able to answer. To the fact that he had a primary school result that was found there, oh God, that was signed before the primary school was established. Bola Ahmed Tinubu explained. Some of you said we don't have right. The guy has a right to do whatever he wants to do. The university conversation till today, we are still discussing that. How did you make your money? Where are you from? Who are you? Nobody answered. But you are commenting on US. Now God will judge all of you. And that's why I'm not taking the whatever. Because for me, it's shameful, it's hypocritical. For me to concentrate on what is happening in the US. For me to what is happening in other societies. Whereas in my country, you are aiding and abetting nuisance. Nuisance! The same thing you guys are doing now with the APC candidates in Edo State. And say it doesn't matter, it's not by English. Whereas Donald Trump for this year make it they deaf and dumb. Kamala Harris should not have spoken. Nobody will say the guy should speak English. But what is the level? Even the few times you have spoken pidgin in your language? What is the level of capacity that you can even profess? What do you have to provide the security? That's the kind. Look at Joe Biden. Wanted to run, but when the debate got heated, he told himself, I cannot be able to. I will make my party lose this election if I continue to stand in the way. He stepped aside. But in Nigeria, Ogun will kill me, step aside. You will remain there. Say, nah, lie. I know. No, it must remain there. Somebody said that even if not coughing, let every the person come. As long as he must get there. People in the last presidential election, so many people say that even if he's handy, even if he's a cripple, let them get to it, because your thought is about your tribe. Most Nigerians do not love Nigeria. They will do anything to ensure that their affiliations and sentiments come to be, whether or not it's for the general good of the country. They don't care, and that's what I've discovered personally. And I'm seeing the same Nigerians going to comment on various platforms. Kamala, Donald Trump. People are celebrating them. Say you are, and then if you are somebody like that has interest in the U, whether or not you live there, because you can be in the US and be stupid. You can be in the UK and be mad, because obviously I'm getting to realize that because you come out for as a lizard, come out for Nigeria, carry you go abroad. Not me say you don't be crocodile, you are see a lizard, a mad lizard even. And worse this time, because you be lizard we go preach Agbaya. And now I'm asking, how well do you not put this same perspective when it comes to Nigeria? But when it gets to Nigeria, you are thinking tribe, you are thinking ethnicity, you are thinking party affiliations, you are thinking religiosity. Whereas now you are using conversations, you are using debate, you are using ideology, you are using plans and programs, using vision to decide who should govern America. Now God will judge all of you. If God is God and if heaven is real, all of una where they do this bad thing for this country, una no want make this country progress. This country will progress without una. Una go we go use una to lay foundation for a good country. God judge all of una bad people.